Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before starting, subscribe and like the videos, it really helps a lot. The content from this video are taken from the web novel and manga series of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. Now please enjoy the video.
Part 6. It was a fun banquet. During times when good things happen, it's good to make some noise and drink alcohol. The things these hands now possess are things I never once experienced in my previous life. In this world, I've experienced it countless times. During my adventurer days I socialized and drank as necessary. However, I always felt that somehow it was just troublesome. And that those guys who get drunk, make a racket, and struggle about are fools. And that they should think a bit about the trouble they're causing to their surroundings. However, after I've entered into the vortex of that, I finally understand the feeling. People have a time when they really need to undo their bindings and let loose. I think that while watching Nanahoshi sing Anison in Japanese as she strokes Rinia's ears. If you don't act like that and forget about everything occasionally, you can't possibly go on living. Since life is full of painful things after all. Even if it's forcibly, if you don't create some good times then you'll be crushed. I'm sure, around Elinalise and Badagadi's age they understand that idea very well. As expected of the so-called old man's wisdom. Well, there are guys among them that are stuck on the pot they're drinking from though. Alcohol is the best of medicines. Occasionally it will cure illnesses of the heart. Today Sylphy and I drank without reservation. We don't drink alcohol at home, since we don't have any habits like that. That's not particularly why though. For the first time today I understood how bad Sylphy's drunken behavior was. No, it's not bad. It's not so much bad. She's a bit of a clingy heavy drinker. Hey, Rudy, stroke my head. Yes, all right. It's fine for you to eat my ears. Thank you for the meal. Awawa, it tickles. Since some time ago, Sylphy has turned into an extraordinarily sweet creature. Wonderful. Next time we should start progressively drinking. Ah, but if it's like this, then if she started drinking when I'm not around I'd be worried. I guess I should tell her not to drink outside of the house. I wonder if those sorts of restrictions are fine. It's fine, I don't mind. She's mine. What's wrong with doing as I please? Rudy, squeeze me tight? Yes, I'll hold your hips. Yui, I sure am happy. I felt Sylphy's laughter had become somewhat slovenly. Ah, but embracing a drunken girl close sure as that. I can feel the reason why the world is overflowing with love songs. En ban ba, mi ra ssa mi ra ssa. Alright, for today I'll have this girl as takeout. Our house is nearby after all. Rudy you know. I was the other day feeling jealous. Seriously? Towards who? I'll never approach them again, I'll cut off ties with them. Yeah, Ruijerd-san. That other time you told me stories about him, right? During the time when Rudy was talking about Ruijerd-san it was somehow amazing, No, since I really respect that person, please pardon me on that. No way, only look at me, you say. It's somewhat different from what she was saying the other day. I guess this would be Sylphy's real feelings. I did think that it was going good for my own convenience to the point where it was scary, but it seems that Sylphy might have been exerting herself. Well, I can think about the difficult matters later, for now I want to enjoy myself with this adorable creature. After putting Sylphy on top of my lap and flirting together with her, Nanahoshi approached us. What's with that, baka couple? Stop flirting around. How many years do you think it's been since I last met with Aki? She came to pick a fight. She's drunk. I wonder if she's already done with the song. If it's a famous one then I might know, so I'd be fine with a duet though. I might end up feeling the generation gap again. If you're going to flirt, then do it in a place where people aren't looking. Well, don't say it like that. Right now this is a place to drink. Let's put it all aside. In the first place, I've been wanting to say it since before, from my room, flirting and more flirting. What, marriage? What is that? It's fine. But what is with that? Even during the time when a person is feeling down, the sound was resounding all through the night. Really, kya? Badagadi lifted Nanahoshi up onto his shoulder. Foo ha 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 ha. You're over here. Today is the day to listen to your strange song. It's not strange. In my world, these sorts of songs are popular. That's a very interesting story. I don't know what world it is, but I'll offer it up to you. Now, sing to your heart's content. Wait just a bit. Before that I have to talk to Rudeus. Foo ha 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 ha. Even though you were helped out, if you're going to resort to complaints you're better off just singing. Sing sing. That was just the introduction for the talk. It seems Nanahoshi is shouting about something. I wonder if she wanted to thank me or something. Well, during times when we're in trouble it's something that goes for the both of us. Thanks are unnecessary. In any case, being abducted by a demon king, isn't that a good position? Almost like a princess from somewhere. Just, the place that princess was being abducted to wasn't a prison. It was the stage of a certain bar. A short while after a Nanahoshi's song came flowing by again. It's a bit late, the accompaniment started. Was there a troubadour, is what I was thinking, but the one holding the musical instrument was Badagati. Can that guy really play an instrument? Rather, even though he said he was going to offer it to her, he's going to play an instrument. After all, I don't get that guy. In any case, it sure is a nostalgic piece. What was it again? Yeah, that's right, it was gone. Rah. It's not really that generation. I'm surprised she knows it. No, for the time being it was famous, it's not all that strange. However, it sure is being sung lousily. I guess it's because the accompaniment doesn't know the melody. No, it feels like the accompaniment isn't even trying to match up with Nanahoshi's lousy singing. But, it seems fun. Well, for today, Nanahoshi is the main attraction. It's fine, isn't it? Being lousy. It's a lousy song, but the feelings are being transmitted. So you want to return that much. It's not a feeling I can't comprehend. But the country of love, in my regards, is right here and now. In any case, it was a good banquet. If a celebration happens, then have a party. It's a good custom. I should remember it for next time. Part 7. The party dispersed when the leading actor Nanahoshi was completely smashed. It seems that Rinia and Pursena were going to carry Nanahoshi to her room in the dorm and sleep over there. Others scattered in groups of 2s and 3s. Also, a certain heavy drinker intended to go drink at a different establishment it seems. Sylphy and I decided to return home. The drunken Sylphy was laughing with a diafufu, and clinging to my arm. Since her footing was shaky, I was properly keeping her steady around her hips. Sylphy was completely entrusting her body to me. If I were at a Goken right now, I can do it. I understand the feelings of a careless guy full of confidence. Although, I have no feelings of guilt. For now, that is, after we return to the house, it will be different. Rudy, doesn't it seem noisy somehow? Suddenly, Sylphy said something like that. HN? After being told that and clearing my ears. And then, I heard the sound of something being pounded and the voices of a dispute. I wonder if someone is having a fight somewhere. It seems kind of like the sound made when cats fight as well. While wondering what it was, we gradually approached our house. And then it was there. Someone was striking on the front door of my house. From a distance, I couldn't see anything but a silhouette. Certainly they're there. A brat from the neighborhood or else a kind of robber maybe. While thinking about it with my intoxicated head, I at least made sure to open my demon eye. Sylphy dusted off her face as well, and while she was still staggering, stood on her own legs. Rudy, I'm going to use detoxification. Understood. I accepted the chantless detoxification cast by Sylphy and all the alcohol remaining in my body was dispersed. It doesn't completely remove the intoxication, but it's no problem. In order to keep from being found, we stealthily approached them. I heard a voice. It's because Nornan made a mistake with the road that we ended up coming at this time. Even Aisha said that there was no mistake going that way. In the first place, we don't know if it's really this place. What are we going to do? The inns are all probably closed. We might end up having to camp out in this cold. I don't want to do that either. But, in the first place, Aisha was the one who said we don't need an inn since we can stay over at his place. Even though I don't particularly want to stay over at his house, I was forced to come along. After all, Ginger-san said it would be all right. Even so, if only we were to take an inn we would look like idiots. Aisha, you always end up resorting to that kind of vanity. A glinting and noisy voice. It was a child's voice that I had a bit of recollection of. In the middle of that conversation, there was a name I had heard. And then, you two calm down, this place isn't mistaken. What a nostalgic presence. A calm man. The instant I heard that voice. An unknown feeling came rising up in the center of my chest. I breathed a sigh of relief and walked out in front of them. Ah, Oni-chan. My 2 young sisters that have grown were there. They were wrapped in winter clothes with matching colors, almost like ice climbers. Norn Greyret and Aisha Greyret. Norn made a bit of a difficult face after seeing me, and Aisha was making a really happy face and sparkling eyes filled with determination. Oni-chan. I wanted to see you. Aisha came jumping at me. Almost like the crying old man, she put a solid hold with both her arms and legs on my body. And then, just like that, she rubbed her cheeks against mine. They were soft and squishy cheeks that were pressing against me. I wonder if it's because I'm drunk that they seem awfully cold. UHI. Ah, Oni-chan, you're warm. You smell like alcohol. I'm cold. Let go of me for a bit. After peeling Aisha off, I look at Norn. She was tightly sealing her lips and greeted me with her jaw facing down. Were you drinking alcohol? Yeah, there was a bit of a celebration. It was a pretty displeased face. It doesn't seem like she's just being shy either. I did hear I was hated. I guess it can't be helped. And then, from behind Norn, Rudeus, it's been a while, hasn't it? A bald man with a scar on his face was there. Holding a 3-pronged spear, a proud warrior. With an appearance that hasn't changed since 3 years prior. Yes, it's been a while. Ruijerd-san. The feeling overflowing from the center of my chest was nostalgia. The days we 3 traveled together. Meetings and separation. I wonder what would be good to say. While I was trying to choose my words, Ruijerd suddenly looked behind me. I had heard the information that you married at the Adventurers Guild, but it doesn't seem to be a risk. The one being reflected in Ruijerd's eyes was Sylphy. She made a surprised face and lowered her head quickly. Rudy. For the time being, how about inviting them in? Ah, that's right. Come inside. I undid the lock on the house and showed the 3 inside. I couldn't have imagined that they'd end up coming with this timing. It's only been a bit over a month since the letter arrived. They were far faster than I expected.
That's it guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more and don't forget to like the videos.